Hello everyone, my name is Charles Harper, and I'm excited to tell you about something today that has never been done on the Warrior Forum. We're bringing together 20 of the top producers in offline marketing, and they've got one goal, one mission, and that's to help you to find deals and to close them. It's called the Prospecting and Closing Offline Summit. Now, what is the Offline Summit? Basically, it is a weekly webinar series where we have these top producers in offline marketing to come on a weekly webinar one at a time to help you to land and close new customers. Now, these are folks who use the tools and they use the automation, but they're not dependent on them. They're dependent on careful planning and consistent messaging, and when you come to the webinar, you'll be able to develop your own system of careful planning and consistent messaging. Now, these are folks who have the know-how, and they can sell marketing services regardless of what the service is. And regardless of what the new thing is, they know how to fulfill their clients' needs as well as to be profitable doing it. Now, I've also gone outside of the Warrior Forum to find expertise to bring to the summit. These are folks who are outside of the world of internet marketing, and they know how to help you to sell services or products to small business. Now, you'll see some of the names and faces and recognize them here on the current slide. You'll probably recognize Brian Anderson and Carl Vanderpaul, and even Chris Griffin and Des Futak. You definitely probably know Dr. Dan, and you'll see Mark Helton there and Michael Hiles if you've been on the forum any length of time. And again, if you've been on the forum any length of time, you'll know John Spangler, who did the Jobless Dad thread, as well as Varice Lewis, who has a huge mastermind of people who get together and talk about profitability and internet marketing, and William Mears, who has expertise in LinkedIn, and Russ Hayes, who talks about extensively about how to use Google Places as your way of building relationships to a client, a way of proving what it is you're able to do, as well as Sam Backer, who is an expert in Facebook marketing, and Quentin Brown in the mobile space, as well as Mike Cooch, who has brought to us the Chase formula and has really perfected a methodology of using webinars and other systems in order to build a consistent pipeline of clients, as well as Mark Varnum, who has really set his sights on large corporate clients, who's not intimidated by them, who makes it as part of his business model to approach them, and Kristen Bedard, who can help us in building in this new wave of using infographics in order to sell, as well as Kevin Moore, who's been able then to build his own consulting firm while he works full time, and Christy Love, who has a very special niche of being able then to basically build a freelance writing program where she has clients who do nothing but contract her for copywriting and freelance writing in the offline world. So what are these warriors and consultative sales experts? What are they going to do on these calls, these weekly webinar calls? They're going to be talking to you about strategies that work, strategies that they're using, not theory. So when you come to the calls and you participate in the Q&A, what you're doing is developing your specialized way of being able to prospect and close. You know, and I know there's not any one system that any one person can use, and even these folks will tell you that they've developed their process, their strategy to suit them and their business, and that's what this summit is going to be for you. It's a way for you to know the ways in which you can build your specific, your profitable, and your effective prospecting and closing method. So now, what do you get with the summit? You basically get to come to the live Q&A session and the presentation done by each and every one of our presenters, and the list of presenters is growing every day. Now, you'll also get a recorded video for every session, so you'll get the video if you want to watch the presentation. But if you don't have time to watch the video, You can also get the recorded audio on MP3, and that's going to be for each and every session. I'm also going to be including with that MP3 and with that video a summary PDF. You're going to get my notes, because I'll be taking notes so that I can determine what are the takeaways, what are the most important things, what do I need to go back and review in the video, what do I need to go back and listen to in the audio. You're going to get your own audio PDF, your own summary PDF, so that if you don't have time to do that and you just need to go to the most important points, you can take that PDF and you can decide, okay, these are the things I have time to listen to, these are the things I want to perfect, and I'll go back and just listen to those things. Now, probably one of the most powerful aspects of the offline summit is you'll get access to a private mastermind for prospecting and closing. So you'll be able to interact with all of the folks who are part of the summit so that you can glean from each other what's working in your market. Now, this is very important because one of the best aspects of any summit or any conference or any get-together is the masterminding. It is the networking. It is the JVs, and you'll be able to have that with the summit. So now I want to talk to you about a bonus here that's just going to be for fast action takers. Now, for those of you who become part of the offline summit, in the first couple of weeks, you're going to get access to an expert panel on outsourcing. Now, this is going to be a separate product that I'm going to be selling, but you'll get access to it free of charge as a part of being a part of the offline summit. I'm going to be getting together some of the top minds in outsourcing, and they're going to be helping you to determine what you can outsource, how you're going to be able to use outsourcing, how you can do it to be profitable, and how you can be effective at it. Now, if you've never used interns or even considered it, you need to be coming to this to the session with Justin and Dreama Lee, and they have the intern profits the intern profit site, and they discuss the ins and outs of using interns in your business. You've probably run into Jeff Mills, who puts together outsourcing systems and teaches you how to put them together again so that they work for your business. And John Jonas has practically perfected this method of being able to outsource to the Philippines. It is a dynamic, an absolutely dynamic get-together and panel that we have to discuss outsourcing. And we're going to be putting together an outsourcing mastermind. So even though you're going to get the mastermind with the summit, you're going to also get this very special mastermind just for outsourcing, just for those of you who again take advantage of this early. You'll be able to get this concept into your business. But now this is not going to last for the entire length of time that this WSO is being listed. I will be pulling this bonus, but the summit is valuable even if you didn't get to be a part of the outsourcing summit. But if you're considering, okay, do I want to do this now or do I do this later? You definitely want to do this now, because outsourcing is going to be a huge part. When you start getting clients, you're going to need to know what to do with them, and you can't possibly do all the work yourself. So the only thing left is to get started. We're meeting every single week, and each week that goes by, you'll be missing the opportunity to get on there live, missing the opportunity to get your questions answered about how you can build your specific prospecting and closing method. We're going to be bringing you every particular method that there possibly is, and with that, with hearing the folks who are going to be presenting, you're going to build the one that's specific and profitable for you. So with that, get started today. Go to the buy button, get on the summit, and I look forward to seeing you on the calls. Thanks, and have a great day and a pleasant tomorrow. Take care.